portals online. That has been run. We'll wait for this loop to finish and then we'll get going. We haven't had a good Gamba go level night. Lost the Gamba last night. Alright, let's get going. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! The Dragon Lord must be defeated, and may the light shine upon thee. We're starting with the fairy water, the harp, required key, return spell, so we'll get to keep our starting key. Immediate cave, we're gonna check it first in case it's tablet or... Stones of Sunlight with gold. You'll also get to buy more keys. It's just an herb. We're going to take a save then. Oh, what's our strength? 5 strength. So it's just slimes for us this early unless we land something good with the fairy water. That's another reason to take a save. We'd like to find at least a magician. Treasury, we get a torch, gold, a dragon scale, and an herb. We will check the basement as well. There could be something good down there. One of the dungeons would be nice. Then we could have either Then we could set up a gold grind anytime we wanted. The grave. We can set up a gold grind anytime we want now. We'll make one attempt to get to the treasures, but... we find a torch. Another torch. And the armor. Is that worth giving up my key for? I don't think it is. Only because I know there's gold and I can get keys. That's enough for level 2. That's good enough reason to use the fairy water. Level 2 has 1 power, 8 agility, 1 health, 3 MP, sleep, hurt more, ding ding ding. Probably should have let the scorpion kill me. And then tried to dive grave to find another rogue scorpion. Even though they are the most likely to ambush. We should be able to get enough for another key, even if we have to take a couple of tries at it. Wyvern is good here. Level 3 and 4, we get 13 power, 6 agility, 5 health, 9 MP, and heal more. Dong dong dong! I should have enough for another key after even if I take a death. Level 5, we get 0, 4, 3, 3. We might just even come right back down here. Nobody tell Gwaelin actually, no, I'm not leaving the torches. Don't leave the castle yet. And no, I shouldn't have taken the torches. I do have to leave the castle now. Do want an MP refill. I'm tempted to go straight back down into the grave. Probably still worth fighting the scorpion. Puts me 9 away from the level. Probably should be there's Sharlock. Taking that gold man. There's a town. Level 6. We get 2 power, 8 agility, 16 health, 1 MP. And Kentlin will canter on in. There's a small shield here and a hand axe. How about the key lock guy? Does he have my back? Broadsword and small shield. Bottom shop, Shieldsville, and a broadsword as well. So next death, we're probably coming right on back here for their small shield and broadsword. Do we have any magic numbers? Well, we need to get across that river to investigate those. That could just be Swamp Continent. Here's a new cave. Mountain. Plans have changed. If I didn't know there was better enemies on the second floor. Fighter's Ring, French Vanilla. Normally it's in chest 4, as I normally call it. I would have heard more the Metal Scorpion. Number 2 is an herb. Level 7. We get 8 power, no agility, 1 health, 4 MP. Number 3 is gold. Number 4 is another herb. And the final chest is a key. To replace the one we used in Kentlin. Exact lethal for the final hit. We've opened up every chest in Mountain, so we can just go straight into the grind. We're gonna want, let's see, 15 plus 1.5. I am perfectly happy with the broadsword. make a save here. Those wizards could still mess our day up. Hey, Time Walker Lightbringer. Welcome in. Inerrancy Murder Party. Four just isn't going to cut it here, and I don't want to use up any hurt mores. Yet. Uh-oh. Well, that's why we saved. I should watch that, I say as I promptly realize I'll probably never watch it. This time we make it. Arch shield, broadsword. We're only doing 6 and it's got hurt more. Imagine wizards having spells. Oh, we might be able to loop around back towards... We can loop around. There's another town over there, though. Romualder, the key to keys, but not the key to keys. Take these broken wings and learn to be vanilla again. Alrighty, now I'm doing exactly nothing to a golem. Might be time to go to Grave 1 and just stick there until I feel comfortable trying to melee things down. Especially when the Magiwyverns have Dragonlord Breath. You're still the strongest enemy that goes down to 1 hurt more, though. Garenham, home of the Garen hamsters. also like a dragon scale. I am now defense maxed, as far as equipment goes. $115 streams in a row. Hey, dear neighbor, welcome in. Key for key, fairy water, and the stones of sunlight. Required hamsters. Basement to Swamp North. Let's see what the enemy here is. Not gonna complain about Star Wyvern. How much am I swinging for, though? Only 5, and it's got heal. Just standard today. 1 power, 8 agility, 4 health, 1 MP, and outside. And regarding Gwalen is a blue dragon. I can win that fight. I don't think it's worth the time. Going to head west from Remolder and hopefully get all the way back near start so that we can count out the coordinates. Or we'll check this cave. It's the harp trade. We have that, we'll trade it in. Yeah, I found armor early but didn't actually take it. Here comes the staff of rain again, falling on my head like a memory. Choosing to keep my starting key until I had enough gold for another one. Still early enough, I'll swing at a Drakema. Ah yes, that's why I haven't been going this way. I cannot get over there. I don't think. Maybe I can. There's Sharlock, and we should be right near start now. We know Wolflords are safe. At least we hope. Golems keep ambushing. I've used one of those backpack blowers. They're fun. I should have a fairy water, though. Yes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. It actually is on the start side. It's the death necklace. We don't need that quite yet. Let's just let the wizard finish it. I think it's time to go back to Grave 1 and start trying to grind up a couple of levels on the mid-tier enemies there. The wyverns, the rogue scorpions. And yeah, I'm pretty okay with fighting the wolves too. I hope you find it before you need it. Get it before you need it. Wolf is level 9, where we get 3 power, 10 agility, 11 health, 2 MP, and heal. Ghost? Yeah, 2 to 4, so I do want to bail for more MP. So what am I doing to the wyvern? 7? We can deal with 7 to a wyvern. Looking like 6 to 12. back. Get our key back. It is dodging. Everybody's favorite. I think this is the best spot to be until I'm ready to fight a red dragon. Level 10, we get 19 power, 11 agility, 8 health, 1 MP. Not quite. I need more MP. I do feel comfortable swinging at everything else now, at least. Just saving hurt mores for rogue scorpions. So I probably do want to try swinging at some rogue scorpions just to see how much damage I'm doing. Nice 2-shot to the wyvern.
Never ask a wyvern why.
Looks like wyverns might be doubled up in here. Wolf, wyvern, ghost, rogue scorpion. Definitely not an enemy set I'm unhappy with. We do still have yet to see Cole or Hawksness. Stones of Sunlight Cave. And Swamp South. Level 11. We still need a bit of everything, but we especially need MP right now. 4 power, 4 agility, 7 health, 3 MP, and stop spell and repel. Do I want to stay here for another level then? And the bottom of grave. I mean, I can fight a red dragon right now. But we all know it's not the red dragon you see that can get you, it's the two closing in from either side. I probably should have swung at that, because it's got the same defense as a red dragon. I can at least have some idea of how much damage I'm doing. Okay, I guess I was swinging right below the wolf seal range. And 14 and 10, so yeah, we definitely need another level, and we're hoping for strength. Four helped, but it's not enough. One-shot the wolf. Almost to level 12. Are they power washing the pump for the power washer? Should be exactly the level. Nope, by 10. 20. We get 3 power, 4 agility, 9 health, 2 MP. Probably could go for another level, but I need to get out there and start moving. Okay, I thought... I've definitely had to drag cord behind mowers, but never blowers. When I did that kind of thing, I had to get gas-powered one. Bottom left corner of the map. Alright, nothing down here. Just keep looking at the bottom of the map then. There's a little finger path. Yeah, what happened? Oh, here's a new cave. It's not a new cave, it's mountain. Sounds like somebody really wants you to make it a cheeseburger. Yeah, that I found on my way back down from, what was it, Cairnham up here? Yeah, let's keep looking at the bottom of the map and do this loop around, and then we'll eventually end up back at Cairnham. I was saying earlier I could take one of these fights. Well, can I? Only because I got lucky. Oh, I didn't get lucky. Do I go take on another level worth of smaller enemies? No, I just don't fight golems. There's axe knights here? We don't ask wyverns why, but we do axe knights why. Alright, let's try this again. 9. 9 to 18. So no, we aren't quite ready for this fight. We did win it this time, though. We aren't done in Hamster Town yet. That's probably my swamp continent in the top right there. Not doing enough to try to fight through heal. Warlock. See if I can't pick up the level before going for a heal. Probably should have swung at that. I'm only about 100-ish away. Excellent. Level 13, we get 0, 3, 3, 20, and hurt. That makes golems and red dragons fightable. This is why I don't like fighting golems. Long, slow fight. Long, slow, resource-intensive fight. We headed left from here last time. We'll go up this time. And end up having to go back down. Leftovers are the best part of things like spaghetti. That's just a lake. New cave, it's probably Swamp South, judging by how much swamp is around it. Could still be the Stones of Sunlight cave, too. It's the Stones of Sunlight cave with the cursed belt. I've already found one search dial, so that cursed belt doesn't point to anything that I don't already know about. Top right corner is like 99% swamp continent now. This is right near where the coordinates were. There's a town here. 2 towns. Yay. It's Brackenary. We will take a hill in case the other one is Hawksness, though. Brackenary's the world leader in exports of disappointment. It is Hawksness. Hoping for a good enemy here. It's also a blue dragon. I think the desert by Cantlin was red dragons and axe knights. It is dodging. That's good for 180! And a sword. You idiots, we've all got swords. There is a bridge up here. I am down to just coal and bottom a grave for the token now. There's a second cursed belt out there somewhere, too. Here's coal. Exclamation mark coal, what will you find? I get nothing, it is the bottom of the grave. Your neighbor finds the armor, which I found in the top of the grave. What is my attack power in case I come up 100? So yeah, I still want to double hurt more armored knights. Not interested in fighting anything that isn't at least Sherlock tier. I still have yet to find the jerk cave, too. Could be up past coal. Grave 4 is gold. This should be the token. Yes, it is. Nobody tell Gwaylin I'm giving up torches. Yes, please on Axe Knights. There are red dragons in this desert. Good. Picking up Beatrix's sword means we're doing another 10 damage per swing over the broadsword. Back up level 14 then. Go back to trying to find the jerk cave. Which could be up by where we found coal, and it could be on the other side of swamp. Level 14. We get 4 power, 2 agility, 18 health, 9 MP. So it looks like everything's ready except strength. We're at 105. Nope, we need MP2. Going to check across Swamp Continent, and then go back up past Coal. Through the hamster tunnel. Wolves are a better fight when you're getting 2 to 3 swings per heal more. They're still slow, strong, and resource intensive, though. Well. Oh, I almost missed the bridge, but... it's a good thing I decided to look. Yeah, that's north of Garenham. And nope, it was empty over here after all. The answer was north of Coal. Or east of Cole. I probably should have checked there before casting return. Hey, Sayaka, welcome in. Excellent. Can't forget about just crit strats. This was a lake and then... I haven't checked. Yeah, now I have. I should have. I haven't checked right into the corner, but... Stone to Sunlight Cave, and then further east was Coal. That's right, there was a one tile down here. Wasn't there? We need to fight Stone Men. Oh no, now I remember what it was. And then there was that looped back a bit. Breckenary, Hawksness. That should be the top left corner of the map. Cole was over in all this swamp. Here it is, I should have looked. Quest complete. Now we're off to fight some red dragons. Just about to be like, I know you're around here somewhere. Level 15, we get 1 power, 4 agility, 16 health, 9 MP. We need strength and MP. HP is nice in that it actually makes this fight go a little faster. Alright, where'd those dragons go? Where's your dragon now? That is the downside of an overworld grind. Excellent. I do want to try to get to Cantlin up there, but if I don't, I'm okay with that. It is dodging. But I do win the fight in the end, and get the level. 16 has 11 power, no agility, 18 health, 7 MP, and radiant. 127, not enough with the death necklace. It is dodging. I mean, of course I get to dodge at the worst time, but then at an okay time when I can deal with it. On 40, so that we can't get max rolled, which we probably can't. Excellent, just crit. Level 17. We get 12 power. That'll do it. 0, 9, 14. Oh yeah, I'll have 139 going into the fight. Well, 138 really. And 10 heal mores. As long as I don't have the world's worst Sharlock, I should be fine. We'll heal up at a Remolder. I probably could have grabbed a couple of fairy waters for the dive. Doesn't matter, I had to go that way anyway. I definitely should have got a fairy water. At least one. And Sharlock was down here. Used it for the count, didn't I? Yes. Uh-oh. I've overshot Sharlock. Ah. I was supposed to go down here. Get your rainbow emotes out. I do have 6 extra MP to play with, so... But I haven't seen anything I'm repelling yet on this top floor. Hopefully not red dragons. Golems are supposed to be the easiest Sharlock enemy to run from. I don't think I'm repelling Gax Knights either. Second zone. Which also has reds in it. Because of course it does. Probably doing 18 to 37 there. There are enemies other than Red Dragon's game. Final zone. With Armored Knights just for variety. We have the second hardest enemy to run from. Ho ho ho, Green Dragon! That's a full 4 attempt run. Our pal is back. We'd like to see more of those. Star Wyverns are here too. Boss is a blue dragon. 3 for 3 on blue dragons on spike tiles. I think the best thing to do is just use my herb immediately. Hold B. Become foolish. Thanks, Zach. I am going to need some luck. Not a ton, though. Become cursed. Stop spell hype. Thank you for your neighbor for the luck up. I will need it. Stop spell hype. Round 2. Fight! $16. 35. Or 33, I mean. 46. 58. 76. 91. 108. 123. 141. 159 is enough. Thank you for the GGs, Akamasaka, your neighbor, and time. Only a few early enemies because Hurtmore was at level 2. Not a lot of early mid enemies either. Wolf Wraith, Spectre, Wolf Lords, there were a few of. There were Wyverns in Grave, and that was most of my mid-game grind. 3 green dragons seen, all in Sharlock. 18 red dragons along the desert near Cantlin. That was my endgame grind. 43 Hillmoors, 33 Hurtmoors. 17 ambushes, 6 bonks, and a final time of 132.27. I'm going to take a quick break and then be right back with the second seed. Timer empty, notepad reset, let's go. And in 3, 2, 1, go. Dragon Lord must be defeated. And may the light shine upon thee. Starting with an herb, a fairy water, required key, a sleep spell, and 9 strength. Thanks, Akka, for the good luck. I will need it. Should be doing 1 to 2 here. Throw the fairy water here. Level 2. We get 19 power, 2 agility, 5 health, no MP, and stop spell. Level 3. We get 1 power, 5 agility, 2 health, 2 MP. Let's at least see what the paths look like out here. Spaghetti. It is running away. Demon Knight, however, is not. Cannot. So we know there's stuff out there. There's stuff to the left to cross that bridge. I did get pretty far out. Excellent. Level 4, we get 3 power, 1 agility, 2 health, 1 MP. I don't really think that's enough to move up to Zone 2. Maybe it is. Now, if I'm doing 6 to Magic Reiki, but it is running away. Probably do still want to stay here for at least another level, though. I wouldn't mind trying to fight something like a skeleton, but probably not. Excellent. Excellent again. Level 5. Get 9 power, 1 agility, 7 health, 9 MP, and outside. Should be winning a scorpion fight. Yes, we are. So this is probably my zone 2. We're gonna see if there's another copy north of start, though. Looks like still zone 0. There we go, there's the zone 2 enemy. That's gonna put me too short. I should have taken another red slime. There's level 6 has. "16 power, 1 agility, 3 health, 7 MP. Getting all the power, but nothing to go with it. By torture, you mean I need to go to at least level 7 to find, like, a healing spell or something. I did just one hit a draw, but that means they can run. Given the enemies, I may as well stay out here, even though I'm only on 3 HP. 4 HP. Just accept it when I encounter a draw and lose. Or get ambushed. We had rain all winter, which is weird because we're supposed to get snow. Level 7, we get 2 power, 9 agility, 18 health, 2 MP, repel, hurt more, ding ding ding! Had winter, used to. Actually, I probably could have gone for punch on the scorpion. Oh, ouch. We actually got a real spring this year where it's like, ho ho ho, green dragon. Mid-teens for a while. Definitely aren't strong enough to follow up with punch. Nice, level 8. We get 1 power, 2 agility, no health, 9 MP, and regular hurt. That could be useful for finishing off green dragons. At least until I can find a weapon. Oh, we're not going into this desert. We got gate capped. See if I can't find another green dragon or two. It's probably a good time to use the herbs then. Level 9. We get 3 power, 5 agility, 2 health, 14 MP, and return. Found an entire field of green dragons. That's not a green dragon. Try for one more green dragon. And we get it for level 10. Where we get 1 power, no agility, 2 health, 12 MP. Oops. Do I want to try for another level before I don't have any healing. Yeah, I do want to go for another level first. That was a really good use of my 1 herb too. You know what? Let's hurt more the skeleton. Make sure we at least get some of these Hurtmores used up. Even if we are looking for green dragons. That's what we were worried about. So we hit 2, 1, and 8s. Lots of pals. Zone is... I think they're doubled up in that zone. This is why we're trying to get the levels, hoping for heal or heal more. We do keep running into the 1 and 8 resist though. Yeah, we usually get all of that white shit all at once. Just like a couple of big dumps throughout the winter. Nice, level 11. We get 3 power, 10 agility, 12 health, 2 MP, and no healing.
I need healing.
Looking like skeleton, druid, green dragon, green dragon. And that's it for this run. It's only an option in the Shift branch. Not the tournament branch I normally run on. For a moment there, I misread that as Chicago Island. I was like, Chicago's not an island. Darn. But also not unexpected. Darn. That's gonna keep happening until I have some healing. That's why I'm still here. So that I can try and take more than one and fight it around. Yeah, no. I am going to take a couple of small enemies trying to get it close enough to... follow up for level 12, which is why we were taking the small enemies before. Level 2, 2 power, 7 agility, 4 health, 10 MP. Still no healing. And apparently I can't run from skeletons either. It's an ambush. Now do I want to try and get out and at least try and get something going? I mean, I could really use some armor here. That's why I went north. There was a lot of desert over here. If I have no armor whatsoever, repel is probably a good idea, actually. Repel was not a good idea. Okay, maybe it was. Repel is back. Hit him with the eepy beepy. We found the top right corner of the map. Well, that's good to know for later. lot of swamp tiles. I do have to kind of stay out of the swamp until I have healing. And maybe not because I found the edge. And there's nothing in this swamp. Star wyverns are good here. Not quite as good as green dragons, but more likely to go down in one hit. Could just go eat the 14. Let's see how deep we can get into this desert before a red dragon shows up. Or I get run blocked by a blue. We've seen all of it. Everything's over on the right somewhere. No effect. That's another 1 in 8. No effect again. And I survive. This time I bring it down in 1. Level 13, we get 0, 3, 20, 4. Heal more. Dong dong dong. What's my attack power? 69. Nice. Keep in mind, that's with no upgrades. Oh. I have not found a town. I have not found the sword. That will be 109 when I pick up the sword. If I pick up the sword first. Red dragons are here, guarding the top of the map. Fourth run is guaranteed. Already checked that swamp, it's nothing. I should have access to Swamp Cave somewhere, I think. Slept and racked. T-Spin Lake. Oh, no, I don't need access to Swamp Cave. There is more over here on the east. Right along the edge. I believe we did look up here earlier. Now we're back on the high encounter rate desert tiles. We'll heal up. Civilization continues to be a myth. There is a bridge here, though. Werewolves of wherever. I'm gonna take it. It'll mean I'll have enough for a broadsword if that's what I find. Definitely still need some armor. We have plenty of hit points. Let's keep pushing our way and maybe we'll have enough for a full plate. There's a second cave. It's Swamp South. Which leads to another cave and a town. The town is Remulder, the key to keys. But not the key to keys. There's probably a reasonable argument for walking back. More gold down here, nice. The research in motion job. We're making BlackBerry phones now. We'll take a half plate. And a broadsword. And I guess we'll take the small shield too. It's better than nothing. The mountain cave. That's an excellent find right now too. We can potentially set up a gold grind. Or we could just get slept and wrecked too. First item is the armor. So much for that full plate. It absorbed, what, 2 hits? From the blue dragon? Second item of fairy water. Third item, a cursed bell. Fourth, an herb. Final item is gold. There's gold in them dar hills. Do I want to stay down here just a touch longer? Probably to level 14. Am I repelling the night too? I shouldn't be. Bonk bonk. Probably repelling the wyvern. should be enough for the level. Jeez, I don't want to cast Tail more. Level 14, we get 1 power, 13 agility, 17 health, 10 MP. Yeah, we're in need of attack power, 110 when we pick up Erdrick's sword. I don't really have any good way to pass my turns. The only town I've found is Remolder. I guess I could cast Turd at a blue dragon? You also have small breath. Wait, why did I cast that? There we go. Should have been casting Sleep or hurt myself. We did get all 5 chests in Mountain, so the glitch is active. Back here we find it was either a key or an herb, and it was an herb. Or no, it was torches, duh. Second was the fighter's ring. Third is second cursed bell. Yes, I do need to take this. Totally not a bamboo pole. Except it was a bamboo pole just covered in tar. Basement is the Stone to Sunlight Cave, hoping for gold. That was another torch? No, that was an herb. 3, 4, 5. Full set of herbs. No gold grind this seed. Do I want to repel? I should be ready for everything Sherlock dear. 2 for 2 on Blue Dragon stop spells. We stuck right last time, so let's try and stay left this time. Let's go left from this bridge. We went down last time and eventually found Remolderen Mountain. Oh, there is a bridge up here that leads to Charlock. It's going to be annoying in Charlock. Of course. Forget winning 50-50s for a moment. I'd like to win some 75-25s. New town and 2 new caves behind Charlock. Yay, it's Brackenary. Still the world leaders in exports of disappointment. Couldn't even show up with a large shield for me. Definitely want to heal in case Grave comes up. I called it. I do dive this. I have no quest items. It is dodging. We have gold. We have a token. That's our first quest item. And we have wings. Do I dive this? I know at least 2 search spots are occupied. Yeah. There's still, what, 2 quest items, and the sword and the flute out there. I already have mountain and... Stones of Sunlight clear, and castle. Third item's a key fund. I was checking my agility, 71. That's the low end of what I'd like for a Sharlock dive. Of what I'm okay with, I'd like 80 plus. Final item in the grave is the Stones of Sunlight. Diving grave pays off. Even though I do tend towards Team Never Dive Grave. I would have liked it before level 12. Empty. Not too big a surprise. Finish clearing out west of here and then head back into the bottom third of the map and then over to Romalder. And there we are, we've cleared out the bottom third of the map. It's time to go clear out the bottom third of the map, I mean. I was pretty sure I'd seen that. Should definitely be winning this fight now. So we do need to heal here. Probably 42 as well. New town. Garenham, home of the Garen hamsters. Is it also home of a large shield? No. Back here we find a torch. Lady's like, I hate people, go away. A key fund. And the harp. Hamsters come through yet again. They even have the harp trade guy here. Laziest harp trade guy ever. He just put it right in the back of the hamsters. Here comes the staff of rain again, falling on my head like a memory. Falling on my head like a new emotion. So we're ready when we find the jerk. And the sword should be one of the search tile items along with the flute. Here's another town. Coal! Exclamation mark coal! What will you find? Silver shield here, but no... I get the sword. We are in trade grind go. And we'll refresh our rappel too. Oh, is this gonna be the jerk? It is. Quest complete. What's my attack power? 112. So nowhere near enough. Let's take a quick look over here for Hawksness. I could grind the top floor of Sharlock too. I could stay in these hill tiles and grind here. Just crit. Level 15. We get 4 power, 1 agility, 4 health, 8 MP, heal, radiant. I have the death necklace, don't I? No. That should be Hawksness over there, actually. And it's not all that far away from Cole. Oh, no, it's Cantlin. I forgot about Cantlin. large shield here. I will stop to refill on keys. Or not, because I haven't used any. There's a large shield here, though. Keylock guy has my back. I should check for coordinates. If they're near the castle, I might be able to get the death necklace. I'll write them down, but I'm probably not checking that. Here we go. Oh, no, we've come all the way back to Garenham. This is Rimalder. Single continent seat confirmed. And then down here should be Swamp South. Excellent. Can always just crit the wizards. Or we can two-shot them. Just bring up a simple question. Where's Hawksness? Wait, hold up. That desert near the castle had red dragons in it. Not blue, red. Let's check the top floor of Sharlock first, though. Get your rainbow emotes out. Three for 3 on stop spells against the blue dragon. need to repel inside Sharlock. No effect. 1 in 16 against an Axe Knight. I think I was kind of hoping to see Golem, actually. They'll make it hurt and they'll let you know. Oh, they do have some sort of resistance to sleep. To stop, I mean. Of course, 4-turn sleep. Why wouldn't it be? Still, I know this desert over here has red dragons in it. In fact, the red dragon zone is further than I thought. I'm still taking 41. There's a 20, so 20 to 41. Level 16, we get 0, 9, 19, 9. Big gains in everything except the stat I actually need them in. Demon Knights aren't so bad when you're one-shotting. They're still fighting for second worst with the Stone Man, though. Because they will dodge a quarter of your attacks. Excellent. Just crit. It is dodging. The dragons dodge just often enough to be annoying. Small breath on the Demon Knight. Oh no, the blue dragons are here too. Zone could be red dragon, Demon Knight, blue dragon. Demon Knight's 25% chance to dodge kicks in. Level 17, looking for attack power. Get 5 power, 1 agility, 5 health, 4 MP. Is that 121? Yeah, it was. Yep, more 25% chance to dodge. It's the highest dodge rate in the game. one more heal more left. If we use it here, we could arguably swing. Should win the fight. And it did. Oh no. Oh my, bonus red dragon. I was not expecting to win that. I don't think I can pick that count back up. Oops, was 3 for the level. I probably should have gone down to the desert where I was before and fought reds. Thought it was 2 to the level. Level 18, we get 4 power, 4 agility, 2 health, 1 MP. Could try to go all the way out, rescue Gwaylin, and come back. I could try to find Hawksness again. In reality, the best play is probably to come back here and fight more red dragons. Take the path I know. Yeah, 125. This would be clear go with the death necklace. 1,000 to the level. It is dodging, just when I thought I was about to get out of the fight without casting Eomar. One more red is enough for the level. But the blue isn't. Level 19. Strength, please, K, thanks. 2. 1, 5, 3. Well, it says 100%. And my heal-up town would be Breckenary, so I could grab fairy waters too. Ho ho ho, green dragon! No need to be fighting anything. Hoxus was right here all along. I suppose I will check to see if the death necklace is here. With a red dragon spike. Well, I just lost the race. At least it was nothing. though we sold the fighter's ring to keep the bonus. We never did find the dragon scale, so we'll use that, sell it, keep the bonus again. Now to go fill our inventory full of fairy waters. The death necklace, the fighter's ring, or dragon scale, we can get a full 7. Or Gwaylin's love. There are coordinates, but we're not going to bother with them. This guy right here is the one problem left, really. We like golems. We don't like red dragons. We did earlier when we needed experience, but now that we've engaged the coward strats, run from everything. And get Max run blocked by a Star Wyvern, because of course. And then Max run blocked by a red dragon, because of course. At least the red dragon is the hardest enemy in the game to run from. I have to use up a heal more here. I should have used another herb. That's why I grabbed the fairy waters, though. Red dragon's in the final zone. There goes another heal more. I'm still okay with fighting this. 11 heal mores. Exact multiple of 8. Oh, werewolves of Sherlock. What is my agility anyway? 87. I mean, failing to run from a red dragon on 87 agility, that happens. Failing to run from a werewolf? I may as well just pop all my herbs now. Well, here goes nothing. B, become foolish. Cannot become cursed. Maybe I should have... check the vault for the death necklace. Round 2. Fight! 9. $34. 45. 58. 68. 84. 100 exactly. Another double. 113. 121. 131. Right decision. 139. 146. 153. 160. Technically a double on the end too. Since he couldn't kill me from 53. Thank you, Sakamasaka, for the GGs, and no princess again. Time. We've got Airman. A handful of early enemies. We were able to move up quickly with some big strength grains. But our main one Droll Magi, a couple of Wyverns, a couple of Rogue Scorpions. But our main early game grind was Green Dragons because we found her more around level 7 or so. And then our in-game grind was Red Dragons, and if we'd known they were on... If we hadn't missed Toxinus and found the Spike Tile, we would have grinded them there instead. 42 Healmores, 83 Hurtmores, 28 Ambushes, 16 Bonks. Final time of 142.59. Let's go right old Vampire Lady. She's also playing some DWR. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next mission.